Hey everybody, welcome back to another special edition of the Rock Experience with Mike Brunn. Today's the 40th anniversary of the release of the classic Kiss album, Creatures of the Night, and throughout the day I've been releasing little snippets of my interview with Vinnie Vincent that focused exclusively on the Creatures of the Night era. In this snippet, Vinnie will talk about what it was like getting no support from the record label for the album, as well as what he thought was the peak of the Creatures of the Night era for the band. A bunch of great information in this. If you really enjoy this and you're watching on YouTube, go look in that description. I've linked the full 2-hour interview over there. If you're listening to one of my podcasts, what you can do is type in Mike Brunn, Vinnie Vincent, Creatures, and you'll find the full 2-hour interview. Alrighty, I think you guys are going to really enjoy listening to Vinnie talk about this, so let's roll the tape.
No, it was an abysmal failure of an album and a tour, and there was no support from the label that I remember.
Yep.
You know, I was not on the inside part of the business. I was an employee, so
Sure.
just a hired, side person. But I don't remember ever talking about a video past "I Love It Loud" for that album.
Right.
And it still is a very, very important era, and it's got a lot of mystique to it. It has a lot of imagery, and it was still a great album that you can still put on today. And you got all of these videos of those shows, and magically you got the video, the Rio video.
Absolutely.
And when I say magically, because that captured the Creatures era at its best, at its finest moment, in my opinion.
Yep.
The final makeup shows were the best, So and we left it at that.
Yep.
So and I think if I were to be proud of anything, it's that the final shows were the best, and we, in my opinion, of how I viewed where we had come, I thought, hell, we got to be a great band, one hell of a powerhouse band by the time we hit Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, all those shows in Brazil and Sao Paulo and Belo Horizonte and Rio, they said, Kiss came and Kiss conquered. But all those songs that were part of the set list, they were songs from past eras, you know?
Yep. And how did you feel playing those songs?
How did I feel? They were just songs that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea I never listened to a Kiss album in my life, and I didn't like them. So to me, it was just learning a song, and that's it. And try to play the leads like Ace did. And okay, I'll do my best. And then that was it. For people that lived Kiss, it was different for them. For me, I didn't. So I was just learning a song. But I get it, There was a few songs I loved. I think we did, did we do, what the... Dr. Love, right? We did Dr. Love.
Yes, you did on the Creatures tour.
I loved that song.
Okay.
It was one of June's really good ones. I loved that song. I love Christine 16.
Mm-hmm.
There were some songs I actually did love.
Okay.
And the ones we rehearsed, it was just the ones we played were the ones I wasn't really familiar with that I learned.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what. Bottom line, it was a ball. Every show was fun, and every show was really a lot of fun, and that's the part I do remember about it.
But it sounds. Alrighty, that concludes these 5-part snippets that I released today to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Kiss album Creatures of the Night being released. I hope you guys really enjoyed these. If you did enjoy them, like I've said before, you can certainly check out the full interview. If you're watching this on YouTube, I've included it in the description below. If you're listening to one of my podcasts, just type Mike Brunn, Vinnie Vincent, Creatures, and you'll find the full interview. 2+ hours filled with loads of information about the entire era. You guys will really love it. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button below. If you're listening to one of my podcasts, subscribe over there as well. Also, follow my page, The Rock Experience with Mike Brunn, where each and every day we talk about all the rock and roll music that you love. You could also follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. That's it for this episode, and that's it for this little series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you all soon.